Hey everybody, Frugal Farmer here. This is a memory. My buddy Craig again. I keep thinking about stuff we did. And we didn't have a lot to do back when we were young. We might go to the bowling alley and play Asteroids. Leave me a comment if you remember the game Asteroids. And we didn't have a whole lot of quarters to spend there, so we used the telephone way too many times to do our pranks. And yeah, we did spend some on some payphones, but it was well worth it. Well, my buddy Craig, he was a lot smaller than me, but his voice, when his voice changed, which I didn't know him before of that, but his voice sounded older, and he could make it sound really old too. Well, we used to have a competition, and we'd time it. We'd call somebody just random out of the phone book. Sometimes we just put in numbers and see who we got. And what you had to do, you had to keep that person on the phone for as long as you could. And most of the time I'd get hung up on. And I was trying to remember. I think I may have had one person on there for 6, 7 minutes. Well, Craig got on there and called some woman and act like he was an elderly gentleman visiting his family, and he was trying to call somebody. It was the wrong number, and he got in a conversation. Well, this lady evidently she hadn't had anybody to talk to in a while too. Well, she talked and talked and talked, and she even offered to come get Craig and carry him out to lunch one day. And he told her, he said, well, he didn't know the exact address he was at because he was visiting, but that sounded real good. Well, this lady talked and asked him questions, and he'd kind of hold the phone where I could get near it and hear what was going on. And he was trying, you know how you get somebody on the phone and you're having to cut the call off to get off the phone and they aren't letting you go. Oh gosh. Well, this is what was happening with my buddy Craig. Craig stayed on that call darn near 2 hours before he finally got it. He hated to, hang up on the lady because she was just so polite and trying to, let him know that, he was appreciated and him being an elderly gentleman. And, but finally, when she hung up, he said, I've got to have a beer. And so we went and bought a 6-pack, split it. Oh gosh, but that was the end of the wrong number game. We never played it again after that because I'd ask him about it. And he'd give me this look. And I knew exactly what he was talking about. And because I'd pick at him in later years, I say, let's call her up, see how she's doing. And he'd say, oh, I'm not talking to you about this. And but that was just one of the ways we bided our time back in the day. We didn't have a lot to do, but when we did, we surely had fun. Thanks for stopping by. Come back again when you will. Share, comment, like, hit that subscribe button. God bless.